In a quiet town, tucked away behind an old bookstore, a secret exists. This isn't just any bookstore, mind you. It's a place where the air smells of old parchment and the faintest hint of dust, where every book tells a story, waiting to be discovered. Hidden behind this bookstore, in a workshop brimming with strange gadgets and bubbling potions, lives a character shrouded in mystery, Professor Almanac. Professor Almanac is no ordinary man. He's an eccentric scholar, a dreamer, an inventor. His big glasses magnify his curious eyes, always twinkling with excitement over his latest discovery. His long coat is filled with hidden pockets, each one carrying a peculiar object or another. But what sets him apart is not just his peculiar attire or his eccentric personality. It's his passion, a passion for time and space travel. Amidst the labyrinth of books, there's another character who wanders, Ella. She's a lively student with a curious mind, a thirst for knowledge, and a fascination with time travel. Ella dreams of unraveling the mysteries of the world, and little does she know, she's about to stumble upon a secret that will change her life forever. As she weaves her way through the towering bookshelves, her fingers lightly brushing against the spines of countless books, she feels a sudden draft. A cool breeze that couldn't possibly be coming from the old bookstore. Drawn by her curiosity, she follows this breeze, her heart pounding with anticipation, and then she sees it. A hidden door behind a bookshelf, slightly ajar. A door that wasn't there before, a door that promises adventure and mystery. Ella, with her eyes wide open, stumbles upon a hidden door behind a bookshelf. Behind the hidden door, Ella finds a strange room filled with clocks, gears, and a peculiar machine. This room, a secret laboratory, is where Professor Almanac spends most of his time. It's a place of wonder, where the impossible becomes possible, and the fabric of time itself is bent to the professor's will. In the center of the room stands the time machine, a marvel of science and imagination. It's a contraption like no other, a jumble of wires, dials, and lights, all humming with an energy that seems almost alive. To Ella, it's like something out of a dream. But to Professor Almanac, it's the culmination of a lifetime of study and work. With a twinkle in his eye, Professor Almanac unveils his greatest invention. He speaks with a passion that fills the room, his words painting a vivid picture of his quest. He tells Ella about his long-held fascination with the mysteries of history, the hidden truths that lie buried in the sands of time. The professor explains that with this machine, they can travel through time, uncovering these secrets firsthand. They could stand beside the Great Pyramids as they're being built, witness the signing of the Declaration of Independence, or even walk with dinosaurs. The possibilities are endless, limited only by their courage and imagination. He talks about his dreams of discovery, of finding answers to questions that have puzzled mankind for centuries. His voice, filled with excitement and anticipation, resonates with Ella. She feels a spark of adventure ignite within her. She's eager to join the professor on his journey, to explore the unexplored, to learn the unlearned. And then, with a sense of ceremony, Professor Almanac approaches the time machine. He places his hand on a large red switch. He looks at Ella, a smile playing on his lips, a sparkle in his eyes. There's a pause, a moment that stretches on, filled with promise and potential. With a flick of a switch, the time machine hums to life. Before they know it, Ella and Professor Almanac are whisked away, far from the bookstore, far from their time. As if plucked up by an unseen hand, they are hurled into a whirlwind of colors, sounds, and sensations. The world around them blurs, twisting and turning in a dizzying display of time and space. The very fabric of existence bends and folds, stretching out into infinity and then snapping back in an instant. Suddenly, everything comes to a halt. A profound silence fills the air, broken only by the distant echo of a bird's call. The landscape around them is unrecognizable. Towering trees with leaves of brilliant hues, a sky painted with colors they've never seen before, and the absence of any familiar landmarks all hint at their journey to an ancient and unknown era. Bewilderment washes over them as they take in their surroundings. Their eyes wide with curiosity, they marvel at the unfamiliar flora and fauna. The air is heavy with the scent of damp earth and blooming flowers, a vivid reminder of their displacement in time. Suddenly, a strange creature scuttles past them, its many legs moving in a coordinated dance. Ella gasps, her eyes sparkling with excitement, while Professor Almanac adjusts his glasses, a bemused smile playing on his lips. They are strangers in this land, but the thrill of discovery outweighs any fear or trepidation. They wander through this strange world, their hearts pounding with anticipation at what they might find. Every rock, every leaf, every creature holds a mystery waiting to be uncovered. The unknown era is like an open book, and they are eager to read its pages. Their journey is fraught with challenges, but their spirits remain undeterred. After all, they are explorers, adventurers, seekers of knowledge. And this is what they live for: the thrill of the unknown, the joy of discovery, the magic of time travel. They stand in awe, surrounded by an unfamiliar world. A world that is strange and new, yet fascinating and beautiful. A world that promises countless adventures and mysteries to unravel. A world that beckons them to explore its depths and discover its secrets. And they are ready to answer its call. In this strange era, Ella and Professor Almanac face challenges and dangers. The world around them is captivatingly alien, a tableau of history come to life. It's a place that echoes with the rustle of ancient parchment and the murmur of forgotten tongues. But this world is not without its perils. The duo finds themselves in a labyrinth of challenges. Imagine trying to solve a puzzle with pieces from different eras. They encounter riddles inscribed in long-lost languages, navigate through mazes of primitive structures, and even cross paths with some of history's most fearsome creatures. But don't worry, this isn't their first rodeo. With Ella's quick thinking and Professor Almanac's vast knowledge, they navigate through these challenges like seasoned time travelers. Ella's curiosity fuels her problem-solving skills, and she finds solutions in the most unexpected places. On the other hand, Professor Almanac's wisdom guides them, his knowledge of history proving invaluable. It's a perfect blend of youthful vigor and seasoned wisdom. Then comes the escape. It's a race against time, literally. The time machine, their only hope of return, is on a countdown. It's a thrilling dash to the finish line where every second counts. But with their combined resourcefulness, Ella and the professor manage to reach the time machine just in the nick of time. As the world around them starts to blur, the heart-pounding adventure gives way to a sense of accomplishment. They've navigated through an unknown era, faced challenges head-on, and emerged victorious. It's a testament to their ingenuity, their courage, and their unquenchable thirst for knowledge. Back in the lab, the time machine powers down, and they breathe a sigh of relief. They're back in familiar territory, back in the quiet town, in the workshop hidden behind the old bookstore. But they're not the same. They've tasted adventure, they've discovered, they've learned, and now they're ready for more. Back in the familiar surroundings of the bookstore, Ella and Professor Almanac share a moment of triumph. Their hearts are still racing from the thrill of their adventure, their minds buzzing with the echoes of a time long past. A sense of accomplishment fills the air, mingling with the musty scent of old books and the faint whiff of machine oil. They had faced challenges, yes, moments when the fabric of time itself seemed to stretch thin, threatening to snap and leave them stranded in an era not their own. But they had triumphed, relying on their wits, their courage, and their shared passion for discovery. Professor Almanac, adjusting his glasses with a hand still shaking slightly from adrenaline, turns to Ella. His eyes are bright behind the lenses, sparkling with an excitement that rivals her own. "We've learned so much today," he says, his voice echoing in the quiet bookstore. "About history, about ourselves, about the incredible power of curiosity and determination." Ella nods, her wide eyes reflecting the glow of the time machine. She's already dreaming of their next journey, eager to dive back into the swirling vortex of time. "There's still so much to discover," she says, her voice filled with wonder. "So many mysteries waiting for us." They look at each other, two adventurers standing on the precipice of limitless possibilities. The time machine hums in the background, a promise of journeys yet to come. They know the road ahead will be filled with challenges and surprises, but they also know they have the courage and the intellect to face whatever comes their way. As they stand there, in the warm glow of the time machine, they share a quiet moment of anticipation. They've had a taste of the mysteries of time, and they're eager for more. The dangers they faced, the lessons they learned, All of it has only fueled their desire to explore, to learn, to grow. As they look at the time machine, they know their journey has only just begun.